Hi, welcome to week three's predictions. First game up is Aston Villa versus Fulham. I'm going to go for a home win here for Villa after their win at Liverpool. I think we'll start to see the Villa of last season, and that's going to spell bad news for Fulham this weekend. Next one up, Blackburn West Ham. It's not been a great week for West Ham on or off the pitch, and I'm going to predict more misery for them with Blackburn getting their first win of the season at Ewood Park, so home win there for me. Bolton versus Liverpool. Well, so far Liverpool are finding it tough to live up to their billing as potential title winners, but I think they'll have been really stung by that defeat to Villa at Anfield, and despite the problems that I think they've still got in midfield, I think they'll bounce back with a win at Bolton, so an away win. Chelsea-Burnley, neither me or my colleagues predicted Burnley would follow their win against Manchester United with another one over Everton. What do we know? Owen Cole's worked wonders so far, but I think it really will take a miracle for them to win at Stamford Bridge, so I'm going to go for a home win on that one, because Chelsea really do look as though they're in the groove and mean business this season. Everton-Wigan next up. Well, the early stages of the Premier League, for me anyway, have been fairly turbulent in terms of surprise results, and I don't think any of us would really have expected David Moyes' side to be propping up the table, particularly after finishing fifth last season and having a real good campaign. I think Joleon Lescott's going to be a miss, but I think Everton are going to have too much for a Wigan side this weekend, who really have shipped a few goals in the past few days, so I think that's a home win. Next up, Manchester United versus Arsenal. It's a real tough one. I suppose history tells you Manchester United always rise to the occasion against Arsenal, particularly at Old Trafford. I've had some momentous battles there in the past. I guess the way United destroyed the Gunners at the Emirates in that Champions Cup semi-final late last season must probably still give Arsene Wenger a few nightmares, but this isn't the same United this season. Ronaldo's gone, as we know, and they don't quite look in the same fluent groove that they were at that point last season. Arsenal, by contrast, are in great form. I think Arsenal have got a lot to prove this season. Everybody's been writing them off, and I have a sneaking feeling that they'll get at least a draw on Saturday at Old Trafford, so a share of the spoils there, a draw. Portsmouth, Manchester City. Fratton Park used to be a tough place to go for teams like City, but neither are the same these days. Definitely pumpier on the slide. City's squad is just brimming with quality. They've imported new players again this week, spending a lot of money in the process, and to be honest, I can't see any other result but an away win, and maybe Tevez' first goal for City too. At Stoke-Sunderland, this won't be pretty, and I'm sure with Steve Bruce at the Sunderland helm, you just know his team will stand toe-to-toe with Stoke and fight fire with fire, which is what you have to do at the Britannia. I think if Sunderland do match Stoke's battling mentality, then they'll definitely have more match winners in their side, so I'll go an away win there. Tottenham-Birmingham, Spurs aren't top for nothing. Looks like it could be a great season for them, and they could be going places. Jermaine Defoe's as hot as any striker in the Premier League right now, but I think Harry Redknapp's got so much quality in his squad there that they aren't reliant on just one player. So I'm afraid nothing doing there for Birmingham. I'm afraid a home win. Finally, Wolves versus Hull. I was pretty impressed with Wolves at Manchester City last weekend, but they ended up empty-handed, which is a cruel lesson that the Premiership is famed for handing out. I think survival for promoted teams is all about winning your home games, but I think Hull will demonstrate it's not that simple. I'll go a draw on that one.